Hello, and welcome to another episode review for the 100 girlfriends who really love you. And we're jumping straight into introducing Chio to the rest of the family. Now, if you're wondering how someone who's so focused on neatness would react to the rest of the family, here you go. Chio begins reviewing the other girlfriends and pointing out their flaws. Chio, we celebrate all girls here. We support women's rights and wrongs. Though some of these I can kind of understand. Like with May. Yeah, maybe driving with your eyes closed is a bit reckless. And she even calls out Rentaro for 12 timing. Okay, I can understand that one. I love these moments where every girlfriend gets a bit of the spotlight, even if it's at their expense here. I love how Mimimi has a second pair of eyelashes underneath the first. Meme looks pretty tough, not gonna lie. Ikkyu and Hahari play Taiko no Tatsujin while the second season OP plays. I love this show. And perhaps my favorite joke from the whole manga has finally been animated, as Chio destroys Nano with facts and logic. Okay, this joke is incredible, but they had to make a change for the anime, and I've been waiting to see how it will be done. Because in the manga, Chio just took out the manga volume itself. Also, apparently I've been saying Baiburi wrong this whole time, but I've also been mispronouncing Hahari and Kusuri wrong too, so, I'll just fix that moving forward. This has resulted in the collapse of society amongst the girlfriends, including from Chio herself. But hey, they all care about each other so much that they're willing to forego their degeneracy and support her, leading her to accept their quirks. However, we do have a major change from the manga. So, Chio didn't have her first kiss here. Instead, there's an entire chapter dedicated to Chio not accepting the others having kisses at school, and coming to terms with it after Kusuri drugs her with the kissing zombie drug from season 1. I mentioned earlier how I figured they'd skip chapters this season to get all the girlfriends that they've been advertising so far, and I think they did a tasteful job with it here. I mean, I'm partially saying this because we got a kiss from each girlfriend while they're still restricted from Chio, and Nano's got the hot dog still there, and Ikkyu is still tied up. So I won't go over all the chapters skipped until the end of the season like I did for season 2, but I'm pretty confident that they aren't going to adapt this one, so I'll include it here. The girlfriends all suffer from kissing withdrawal, which has various different effects on them, including one of the funniest jokes in the entire series. Oh yeah, and Hakuri and Karine manage to down the kissing drug too, and the result is exactly what you think. It ends with Chio getting her first true kiss in an epic 12-kiss spread, which still triggers her quirk. If they skip chapters but have an anime original scene to include some of what happens, that's honestly fine by me. There's only so many episodes that season 3 is gonna have, of course. And hey, we got a pretty awesome chapter adapted for the second half too. So if you were concerned that Meme and Mimimi didn't have enough time to shine in season 2, this is a great segment for both of them. Meme's been cornered by the editor-in-chief of the school paper, Torpedo Kijineta, who's trying to unmask the hidden beauty behind the bangs. Also, I love how Mimimi's forehead radiates her sound effects. Now, this is of course a strict violation of her privacy, but when has that ever stopped the paparazzi? She's mastered the art of journalistic breathing, first form, which comes with its own distinct Demon Slayer-inspired soundtrack, like with the Mission Impossible music from season 1, and manages to still snap a photo for the front page. This of course upsets the girlfriends, and Rentaro especially, who's gonna go scorched earth.
I just want to talk to him.
Why do you have a shotgun?
I just want to talk to him.
Hahari, of course, is chairwoman of the entire school, so she can enforce her power. Until that backfires. Alright, so Toblerone had this blackmail ready to go, prepared and saved for a rainy day. And in the manga, she mentions her dad works in the media too, so she out-blackmailed the boss of the entire school. She's earned my goddamn respect. But Meme needs to be able to hide herself from the threat of being seen. So the other girls come up with this training regiment that requires her to be a bunny girl. Yeah, this is just Hahari wanting to see it happen. Don't lie. As they look for her in hiding across the rooftop. And I just want to say that I currently find May the most attractive girlfriend. I mean, look at her. She's drop dead gorgeous. Who wouldn't be obsessed with her? So allow me to enjoy the various shots we get of her this episode. Man, Shizuka knows what's good, but Mimimi comes up with the best plan yet. Meme isn't just beautiful. She's also talented with knitting. Her sweater was made by hand and it's as beautiful as she is. She has every reason to feel proud about herself. She's earned Mimimi's respect. And this is why I mentioned in season 2 that not everybody is going to enjoy Mimimi at first, given how selfish she is. But I love characters like her, like Lawrence from Fire Emblem. Characters who are extremely vain, self-absorbed, narcissistic, but not in a negative way. She's already friends with Mei, and whenever Toyota tries sneaky pics of her, she could just misdirect to show off Mimi's beauty instead. And hey, she'll have ample material for the next edition of the paper anyways. So the day is saved until a gust of wind reveals Mei's face to Mimi, who is so struck by beauty that she makes it her life goal to hunt down Mei to the ends of the earth if need be. There's episode 26, which adapts chapters 52 and 55. So the one I went over earlier was chapter 54. Chapter 53 is one I think might be shifted around a bit because it has one of the most iconic moments in the entire series. So I think it could be a season 2 situation where they wait until a better time to adapt it later. I could be wrong, but this is why I'm going to wait until the end of the season to go over any chapters that may have been skipped. And I love this episode because it shows off in multiple ways how Rentero's family isn't just a harem. It's a support group for quirky girls who wouldn't get by very far on their own, carrying and lifting each other up, who just happen to share a community boyfriend. Chapter 55 is also the first of the duo chapters. In this series, there's a number of chapters that focus on 2 girlfriends in particular, and sometimes without even including Rentero. With a cast this big, it's important to keep fleshing out these characters since we're getting more crowded as we go along. And yes, the series does indeed pass a Bechdel test after all. As for changes from the manga, other than the ones I've already mentioned, there's a panel of how Hahari is offended that Uncle Hiro set Chio and Rentero up, which has a hilarious reaction from the other girlfriends. Here's a bonus panel from chapter 52, and there's a few manga relevant jokes that were changed for the anime. Instead of blaming Shueisha, the publishing company, for including a 12-year-old who is Rentero's cousin as a girlfriend, the production committee is at fault as they were sweating bullets over what the BPO would have to say about things. Here's the chapter 55 intro, and also what was changed to the animation director. And we also have a new character, Toru Kijineta, who is voiced by Nako Misaki. Now if that name sounds familiar, she is a singer for the first season's ED. Seeing how seasons 2 and 3 have Rentero's family singing the EDs, we might not have any more EDs who are sung by just one person who doesn't voice a girlfriend. So it's cool that they had her appear again as a side character. And yeah, Toru isn't a girlfriend, but she didn't lock eyes with Rentero, so I guess it could still happen in the future. Nako Misaki is more of a singer than a voice actress. However, she does have 2 credited anime voice roles aside from Toru, and they are Chisato Arashi from Love Live Superstar, as well as Lami from Reincarnated as the 7th Prince. That might be it for her voice roles, but she also sang the ED for the 2nd season of 7th Prince as well. That's pretty much it for episode 26, so thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for future 100 Girlfriends episode reviews, as well as more anime videos to come. And also, I had my first live stream on Saturday. I'd like to do more of these, but my main focus is still going to be on making edited content. So they won't be too regular, at least for the time being. Just, I'll give a heads up when I do them in the future, because I thought it was fun. I could definitely keep doing that for first impressions of future seasons too. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.